Welcome back. Well, USD wasn't the only school celebrating homecoming this past weekend. The University of North Dakota celebrated their 101st homecoming, looking to get back on the winning track against a longtime rival in northern Colorado. 10 UND starters were still sidelined with injury for Saturday's matchup against the Bears, but for the first time in a month, that didn't seem to matter. Second UND possession on 4th and 1, Keaton Studsrud takes it himself on the QB keeper, and he gets a little more than the single yard required. Senior goes 41 yards to the house to give UND their first lead since week 2 against Missouri State. Then after a Bear touchdown tied the game at 7, North Dakota would answer right back. Another 4th and 1, Travis Toivonen takes the reverse 5 yards for the score. Nice block by Studsrud on the edge. 14-7, next Bear possession. UND's defense steps up. Chuck Flowers bringing the heat, and the safety blitz. The ball falls into the arms of linebacker Cam Hunt just outside the red zone. That interception leads directly to points, and on the next play, check this out. Studsrud takes the shot, and tight end Alex Cloyd comes up with the grab. We'll show this to you again. Perfect throw, perfect catch. First career touchdown catch for the sophomore tight end. 21-7 UND, and they weren't done. Next possession, James Johannesson gets it on the act. 4 straight touchdown drives for North Dakota, and it looks like a route for the home team, but it's never that simple in the Big Sky. After a UNC field goal makes it 28-10, Bear defense gets their team back in the football game. A blindside hit by Studsrud, and the D lineman Kyrie Bailey scoops it and scores. Bears within 11. But the ensuing kickoff, UND cornerback Torrey Hunt tries to make something happen. On the return, gets held up and stripped. UNC recovers. That would lead to another touchdown to make it 28-24 at halftime. And then the first possession of the second half, Trey Reek punches it in from 10 yards out to cap off a 24-0 run and give the Bears their first lead of the game. But Bubba Schweigert was not ready to throw in the towel on this one. His team would respond. After a field goal tied the game back at 31, Studsrud scrambles, finds Cloyd again deep down the sideline, and that 37-yard catch would set up John Santiago for a touchdown. UND up 38-31 and fired up, but 4 minutes later, the Bears answer. Backup QB Connor Regan hooks up with Hakeem Deggs in the end zone, and it's 38-all. The final frame, however, would belong to North Dakota. UND keeps the football for over 10 minutes in the fourth quarter, picking up a second Reed Taubenheim field goal, and right there, Travis Toivonen touchdown run to build a 10-point lead. Watch it again. Another key block from Studsrud on the reverse, springs a sophomore receiver. The defense would finish things off with their second turnover of the day right here. And UND walks out of the Alara Center with a 48-38 victory. The Fighting Hawks rack up a season-high 562 yards of total offense, including 314 on the ground. That success in the run game led to a 14-minute advantage in time of possession, helped UND put an end to a 3-game losing streak.
We needed this. We just needed to get a win, to be totally honest. And I think this is going to give us some momentum going into next week. You know, guys are smiling, and you know, it's just fun. So we'll keep it going and do our best.
People say stuff at school, you know, to us like what's going on and all that stuff, but to get that win just right here for everybody to see, we still sold out the student section and everything. Good to have the loyal fans and everything, and that's just what we needed, a big turnaround.
Today we kind of did come together, and it's a big thing to see, like, guys, you know, stepping up and stuff like that. And a lot of the young guys, I applaud them because they've been thrown in some tough situations, and they, you know, they've been fighting and constantly turning, and we finally came out with a win today.
Don't sleep on North Dakota. I feel like we're very confident in ourselves. We needed this win to build, you know, self-esteem, grow together as a family. But you know, we're gonna keep taking it day by day, practice by practice, film by film, and look to build off this win and get more wins. So get right back in this race and keep fighting.
Our only road game of the weekend takes us to Terre Haute, Indiana, where NDSU took on the Sycamores of Indiana State. The Bison are 8-1 all-time versus ISU. Bison excited to play against an Indiana State in this one, and it would be quite the day for NDSU. The Bison come out quickly on the opening drive. Easton Stick finds a wide open Connor Wentz in the back of the end zone for a touchdown, 7-0 Bison. And then early in the second quarter, NDSU drives it down the field again. Stick rolls out and hits Wentz again from 4 yards out. His second touchdown of the day. Bison up 14-zip. After Indiana State fumbles on the ensuing kickoff, the Bison on a short field make the Sycamores pay. Lance Dunn powers his way to the end zone on a 4th and goal. 21-zip. Next Sycamore drive, Jalen Wimbush coming on the corner blitz, drills quarterback Cade Sparks, knocking the football loose, and Stanley Jones falls on it for NDSU. Leads to an NDSU field goal. Opening drive of the third quarter. NDSU marches right down the field in 3 plays, and that's Dallas Freeman, his first career touchdown reception from 14 yards out. And then NDSU back to work on offense after a 3-and-out. Dunn bulls his way in from 2 yards out, his 12th touchdown of the season already. Very next drive for Indiana State, into Bison territory, and the Sparks pass is picked off and right into the hands of Jalen Allison, who makes the interception, returns it back all the way to the Bison 30-yard line. NDSU again taking advantage of the turnover. An 8-play drive. Stick delivers on target to Ben Ellefson, 11 yards on that touchdown pass. 4th touchdown pass for Stick, a career high. And then the next drive for Indiana State results in yet another turnover. Sparks overshoots his target, and Trey Dempsey makes his 3rd interception of the season. Sycamores turned it over 6 times in that game. The Bison would cap off scoring early in the 4th quarter. Redshirt freshman Adam Cofield, a huge hole, and he runs untouched 11 yards for his first career touchdown, and the Bison roll to a 52-0 victory on the road, improving to 5-0 on the season. Lance Dunn, 16 carries for 74 yards and 2 touchdowns, but Easton Stick, a career day, 18 for 23, 191 yards and 4 touchdown passes.
The turnovers were critical, but you get them to turn the ball over that much, whether it's by interceptions or on special teams. It's hard to win any games when you turn the ball that much, and we were able to capitalize on them, and that was really important for us to capitalize on those. So I told the guys I was pleased with everything, every phase of the game, and now we got to move on to bigger and tougher things.
We got so many guys that can do so many different things. I mean, and everyone's so versatile in their own, their own right. And I'm the naked guy, Jeff's the deep guy, Jen.
Coming up after the break, our FCS panel breaks down this weekend's action in Saturday storylines. And later, highlights from UND's hockey's big weekend in Alaska, as well as a sit-down with Brad Berry. Stay tuned.